Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Bradley Clary, and on this channel we discuss core doctrines of Christianity and how we should live in light of the good news of the gospel. Today we are going to be continuing our series on the Trinity by discussing how the Trinity represents the family and the implication the Trinity has on a father's life. In previous videos, we discussed the roles of each member of the Trinity. Remember, each member of the Trinity is distinct from one another and is also co-equal and co-eternal to one another. But how does the doctrine of the Trinity establish the foundation for ministry in the church? The Trinity provides us with a model in which we understand the members of a family as fully equal in their value and dignity as human beings made in God's image. Yet each member has distinct roles and relationships within the family. These roles and relationships are worked out within an authority-submission structure that God designed as purposefully reflective of God Himself. Similarly, the Trinity presents us with the truth that the Father, the Son, and the Spirit are fully equal in their essence, while also presenting the truth that the authority-submission structure of the Trinity is inviolable, with the Father as supreme, the Son under the Father, and the Spirit under the Father and the Son. Each divine person is fully equal as God. Yet the Father and Son and Spirit each carried out a distinct role and does so within an eternal relational structure of authority and submission. This Trinitarian perspective helps us to understand the family. All the members of a family are fully equal in who they are as human beings. Each one is equal in value and dignity and worth, and in this they mirror the equality that we see among the three persons of the Trinity. Because of this equality of dignity and worth, each member of the family ought to be accorded respect and be treated as someone created in the image of God. Also mirrored in the family are the Trinitarian distinctives that relate to the roles and relationships. The husband and father has, under God, the highest place of authority in the household. His wife submits to him, and his children obey both him and his wife. The wife is under the authority of her husband, but is over the children in the household, partnering with their father to ensure that they learn godliness and obedience. The children are under authority of both their parents, understanding that they are to learn from their father and mother what is most important in life, all while obeying their parents with joy and gladness. Both the equality and the distinctiveness that we see in the Trinity should be reflected in the household relationships. The church's ministries must understand both this equality and this differentiation and seek to reinforce this in what the church encourages and teaches. Married men and fathers must realize and embrace the truth that God has invested in them a special responsibility for the spiritual leadership that they should develop in relation both to their wives and their children. In a real and vitally important sense, husbands and fathers bear responsibility for the Christian nurture of their household, a responsibility that differs from their wives and from other members of the household. The husband of the household is granted a privilege and duty before the Lord to direct the discipleship and development that takes place with their wives and with their children. This is abundantly clear as it relates both to the spiritual well-being of a husband's wife and of a father's children. No clearer or more forceful passage could be mentioned here than Paul's words to the church in Ephesus. A husband is called to regard his relationship with his wife in a manner that is likened to Christ's relationship with the church. Jesus loved the church dearly and deeply and gave himself for her, that he might sanctify her, having cleansed her by the washing of water with the word, so that he might present the church to himself in splendor, without spot or wrinkle or any such thing, that she might be holy and without blemish. Then Paul added these words, in the same way, husbands should love their wives as their own bodies. It simply is impossible to have given a more forceful or more compelling directive to husbands for how they must consider their responsibility as spiritual leaders and lovers of their wives. One phrase particularly captures the end goal that a husband must keep in mind as a final purpose for Christ's love toward the church, that she might be holy and without blemish. The headship of the husband must take to heart the sober and joyous responsibility to work, to serve, to love, to pray, and to long for the continual spiritual growth of his wife. That's all for now. In my next video, I will take a look at the implication the Trinity has on a mother's life. Thank you for watching another video, and as always, keep on living in light of the gospel. If y'all like that video and would like to help me reach more people with the gospel, click that sub button and join the team. And also, please consider becoming a patron on my Patreon account. Link in description, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.